Hi, I'm Sharif Hasan. I'm representing Microfibre Group, and Liberty Knitwear Limited and A1 Polar Limited are sister concerns of Microfibre Group. We are a vertically integrated company where we are producing circular knitted apparel. We have our own knitting facilities, dye house, where we are producing finished fabric on a daily basis. Currently, our knitting capacity is 45 metric tons per day, and we are using many different kinds of yarn, such as cotton polyester blends, cotton viscose blends, which are also sustainable in the sense that we are using organic and recycled materials to produce the gray knitted fabric with our knitting machines. All our circular knitting machines are from German-based and Taiwan-based. We're often checking the quality, such as dimensional stability in terms of shrinkage and twisting after domestic wash, the color fastness to several parameters such as light, water, and different other parameters which might be capable of deteriorating the quality of an apparel. So we are ensuring that in our physical and chemical lab, these measures are being introduced in order to ensure that each and every single fabric batch is having the required quality required from our buyer. Our sophisticated color lab, which is having spectrophotometric matching procedures as well as visual eye matching procedures in order to make sure that the color is maintained in our bulk production from the color lab stage until the dye house bulk fabric production. Our dye house has state-of-the-art dyeing machineries which is capable of producing dyed fabric, which are reactive dyed and dispersed dyed for the cotton and polyester blended fabrics. In this era of fast fashion, our buyers are always looking for garment dye, tie-dye, and several different kinds of garment washes, which is a very trendy option right now, and we are able to do these in our factory. We are able to do a variety of different kinds of prints, which are composed of pigments, rubber, discharge, reactive, and a variety of different techniques are used to produce all-over prints and chest prints, which are required by our valuable buyers. The dye house right now, where we are producing the finished fabric, is generating a huge amount of wastewater. This wastewater is filled with colorants and contaminants, which must be purified in our fully biological ETP. The hourly capacity of this ETP is 200 meter cubes per hour, and after it purifies the water, we are only then able to discharge it into the sewage and water canals, where we will not be endangering the aquatic life and the natural ecosystems. We are also able to produce our own trims and accessories, and this always helps us maintain the competitive edge to give very competitive apparel and at the same time with shorter lead times. We're providing free Medicare, providing daycare services to the workers who have children, and also we are handing out scholarships to the children of the workers who are very meritorious in order for them to have a very good future ahead. We are maintaining the required fire and safety measures in our factory. For instance, we have our own hydrant system, we have sprinkler systems, we have given regular training to our workers for the basic fire and safety equipment and measures to take in case of any fire hazards. Liberty Knitwear Limited also has its own captive power plant generating facility. We have our own generators and boilers in order to generate electricity and steam, which help us run the factory with uninterrupted power. We have dedicated quality staff as well as machineries and procedures set in place to ensure that the quality of the knitted apparel is as per the minimum required standards of our valuable buyer. The fabric, which is stored in the fabric store, is taken to the cutting floor and as per the buyer's cut plan and marker plan. Our cutting floor right now has state-of-the-art machineries where we are using automatic cutting machines as well as manual cutting equipment. Our cutting is able to produce close to 150,000 pieces of cut panels, which are treated as the input for our sewing floor. We have close to 60 stitching lines right now, which are composed of German and Japanese origin sewing machines, and we are always paying close attention to the stitching quality and workmanship that is required from our valuable buyer. On a daily basis, we are able to produce 150,000 pieces stitched knitted apparel, and after stitching is completed, this goes to the finishing section where from iron, QC check, until finished carton packing, these garments are packed and exported to the end buyer. During this unprecedented pandemic phase of COVID-19, we have maintained the basic protocols required by our workers in order to maintain a safe working place, which has used social distancing measures. We have provided masks to all of our workers to wear them and prevent the spread of COVID-19. Apart from that, during this pandemic, the factory had been closed based on government instructions, and we made sure that there was a fair remuneration given to all of our workers in order for a sustainable relationship. After witnessing Liberty Knitwear Limited and Microfiber Group as a vertically integrated company, we hope that our commitment is always maintained to Lidl and our global European valuable retailers, and the partnership that we are maintaining now, we certainly hope that it sustains in the long run, and we will always be there as a sourcing partner for Lidl and all of our valuable buyers.